Congratulations to the class of 2024 on the completion of your degrees. Every graduate of McMaster University is proudly welcomed as a member of the McMaster Alumni Association. Who are McMaster alumni? From coast to coast in every corner of the world, we work, lead, contribute, and volunteer in all industries and fields of work. We take our community spirit with us, our creativity and technical strengths, along with our unique problem-solving skills to make a difference for others, collaborating and innovating to take on the big questions facing the world. We make an impact. Let us introduce you to a few members of the McMaster alumni family.
There's a feeling that I had in my time there that I hadn't anticipated and that I've never been able to duplicate. And so it's a feeling of belonging. And it's funny, I look and I think it was a short period of time, undergrad is 4 years and grad school was just over 2. And I went away. I went away during MBA to France, and then I worked in Boston. But those times just seem so significant in my journey. I've worked and I've done other things, and you go to high school for the same period of time, but there was something unique about this. And I think it's who you develop, who you become as a person.
Engineering was hard. I worked and I did my MBA full time after I graduated, about a couple years after I had graduated. That was easier than doing my engineering degree. So what I learned is, even though things are hard, doesn't mean that you're not going to be able to figure it out. It's really important to find a group of people, a team, other people that are going through that and can help you. And it just makes it feel a whole lot less lonely and more effective when you're doing it with someone else. And plus all of the skills that I acquired. So it gave me a lot of confidence to do what I do today.
I would say that my experience at McMaster has served me well throughout my career journey in a number of different ways. So throughout my training with the philosophy department, I really was able to cultivate a number of different skill sets, everything from communication to research to self-expression, and all of those skill sets have really served me well throughout my career. And that's true whether it was in the university sector, whether it was in regulatory compliance, whether it was in the private sector, or now the not-for-profit sector. So I really found that those skills have served me well and are deeply transferable. So I really have my humanities education to thank for that.
Whether it was a lab experiment in chemistry or a project during my MBA, or the countless lectures, I always found there was a strong theme of working together, of collaborating. My professors really encouraged us to think and encouraged us to participate, and they encouraged embracing different viewpoints. So I thought that was something that really has resonated with me.
Most important lesson I learned outside of the classroom was just stamina. Like I think, those long SRA meetings or working on the MSU, you kind of don't have a chance to stop and give up. And so stamina and a little bit of resilience, right? And all of a sudden you're so passionate about something and you want this vote to go through, and you kind of just have that resilience and you keep on going. And that passion, I think I've taken to my career and post McMaster life, which is you just got to stay focused on what you want to accomplish.
Graduation day, it was truly delightful to see all of my colleagues graduate and become successful scholars, to be able to go on this learning journey with them over 4 years and to see them evolve and develop into scholars and then pursue their careers in professional schools or postgraduate training programs. I believe graduation day was truly the highlight of my training at McMaster University. I'm the first person in my family to have the opportunity to go to university full time. So I take it as a privilege, and I know that I'm truly privileged to be able to give back to society in this way and to be able to create more opportunities for people that
Graduates and guests, please rise as you are able to do so for the academic procession.
I declare that the 655th Convocation of McMaster University for the conferring of degrees is now in session.
Please be seated. Good afternoon and welcome. I am Dr. Susan Tai, and I have the privilege to serve as McMaster University Provost and Vice President Academic. And this afternoon, I have the great pleasure to also serve as the Master of Ceremonies and welcoming all of you to this convocation. On behalf of the university, I would like to acknowledge and recognize that we meet today on the traditional territories of the Haudenosaunee and Mississauga nations, within the lands protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement. We must remember that we all have a role in upholding the spirit of this agreement, which urge for the peaceful sharing of Earth's resources. We must also not forget that by merely acknowledging our presence on these traditional lands is only a small step towards our joint path towards reconciliation. I challenge all of you to consider how you can foster reconciliation amongst the many peoples that inhabit these lands. I would also like to take a moment to acknowledge some of the notable leaders joining me here on stage today. Our Chancellor, Ms. Santee Smith, President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. David Farrar, Provost Emeritus and Distinguished University Professor, Dr. David Wilkinson, Deputy Provost, Dr. Matthias Griselli, Vice Provost and Dean of Graduate Studies, Dr. Steve Ranilovic, Associate Vice President, Academic Planning and Finance, Ms. Melissa Poole, Dean, Faculty of Engineering, Dr. Heather Sheardown, Acting Dean, Faculty of Science, Dr. Gianni Parisi, Associate and Assistant Deans, Chairs, Directors, faculty members, and honored guests. Before we start our formal program, I would kindly ask everyone in the audience to turn off any electronic devices that could beep during the ceremony. I would now like to introduce our Chancellor, Ms. Santee Smith, to deliver the Thanksgiving address and make her welcoming remarks.
Yawagoa, thank you very much, Provost Tai. Sego Sobuguego, greetings everyone. Wachquinualado, welcome. Honored guests, staff, family, friends, colleagues, and McMaster faculty members, and most importantly, graduands. What a wonderful day it is to come together to share and to celebrate achievements and to extend our gratitude. As we celebrate today, let us acknowledge the land on which we gather, a land with deep histories, culture, and knowledge systems that continue to teach us. May this moment inspire us to walk forward with humility, curiosity, love, and courage to make meaningful contributions to the world. I'm pleased to begin this ceremony with the Ohandu Galiwatekwe, also known as the words before all else, the Thanksgiving address spoken in Gayengeha, the Mohawk language. Sewatahosios ne gat ne galiwesa, ne ona ne angali hohetste ne ganawala donsirla. These words aim to unite our minds and our hearts in acknowledgement, to give thanks, to affirm our interdependence, and to cultivate compassion and kindness to living entities, and to remind us of our responsibilities for sustaining nature's delicate balance and to encourage peaceful coexistence in alignment with the immensity of creation. We give greetings and gratitude to the people, human beings, our ancestors, family, friends. So be it in our minds. We give gratitude to our Mother Earth, for she provides us with everything that we need to survive and thrive. So be it in our minds. We offer greetings and gratitude to the waters, from the oceans to the streams, to the waters flowing in our body, to the water that quenches our thirst. Water is life, so be it in our minds. We offer greetings to the fish life, who help provide us with nourishment and purify the waters, so be it in our minds. We offer greetings and gratitude to all of the plant life, from the grasses to the medicines which purify and strengthen our bodies, so be it in our minds. We give thanks to the insects who help to pollinate the plants, so be it in our minds. We offer greetings and gratitude to our sustenance foods, for the nourishment and the medicine they provide us. So be it in our minds. We give thanks to the fruit life who help to nourish our bodies. So be it in our minds. We offer greetings and gratitude to all of the animals, many who sacrifice their lives to help sustain us, and who are our teachers and our guides. So be it in our minds. We give thanks to the birds, whose beautiful singing uplifts our spirit, bringing peace and calm to our hearts. So be it in our minds. We give thanks to every species of tree. We cannot live without the oxygen they provide us. Their roots and sap provide us with nourishment and cleansing for our bodies, and we are grateful for their shelter and their shade. So be it in our minds. We offer greetings and gratitude to the circulating winds who travel the earth, bringing new life and new breath. Through observing the winds, we recognize the cycling of seasons and messages about the environment. So be it in our minds. We give thanks to the grandfather thunderers for purifying the air and awakening the earth and awakening us. The powerful voice of lightning and thunder bring on the replenishing and the renewing rains. So be it in our minds. We offer greetings and gratitude to our eldest brother, Sun, who appears consistently each morning to provide us with sunshine, protection, and energy for all living things. So be it in our minds. We give thanks to our grandmother Moon for lighting up the nighttime sky and for her powerful pull on our waters, governing of cycles, women, and birth. So be it in our minds. We offer greetings and gratitude to the stars, the cosmos, for providing us with direction, guidance, and dazzling our eyes when we look into the nighttime sky. So be it in our minds. We give thanks to our protectors and spiritual guardians who provide clarity of mind and bring peace and calm to our hearts. So be it in our minds. We give thanks to creation, the immense creative energy that lives and moves in every entity and lives and moves in all of us. So be it in our minds. Da'eto ni goanage, da'eto. This is a shortened address, and it's an offering as a humble acknowledgement to remember the immensity of the creative living universe, of which we human beings are a very small part, in recognizing the breadth and the depth of addressing the entire natural world. I may have overlooked a few entities, so I invite you to extend your own gratitude to anything that I may have missed out. The address is a reminder of our responsibilities as protectors of nature and active sustainers of skana in Gayangeha. In English, this means peace or balance. To cultivate peace and balance within us in relationship to kin, community, the environment, and all of our non-human relatives. Addressing our interdependence is necessary for sustaining our world in a good way. We thank everything in creation. and everything upon which we depend to get us to this very moment. In gratitude and celebration, we are here to acknowledge your achievements. Convocation is a time to reflect on the stories and actions that have shaped us, stories of perseverance, resilience, and connection. It is also an invitation to imagine the stories yet to be written, the roles you will embody, and your own impact rippling out into the world. Today marks a moment of transition, a threshold where one chapter ends and another begins. Each of you have journeyed through challenges, triumphs, learning, and growth to arrive here. But no journey unfolds alone. Along the way, there were helpers, teachers who inspired, mentors who guided, friends who uplifted, and loved ones who stood by you with unwavering support. Nyawagoa, thank you very much to all of our supporters. As you step through this threshold, may you carry with you the lessons and the gratitude for all those who walked alongside of you. Graduates, celebrate, be reflective, enjoy this time, and we all look forward to witnessing the gifts that you offer the world as responsible, forward thinkers and doers. Yo yanale. Congratulations, and please enjoy the ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor Smith. I would like to welcome Dr. Steve Ranilovic, Vice Provost and Dean of Graduate Studies, to the podium to deliver his welcoming remarks.
Thank you, Provost Tai. And good afternoon and welcome to all our graduates, their families, and friends. I'm absolutely thrilled, as I'm sure everyone on stage is, to be joining and celebrating you here today on this amazing occasion that we're here to celebrate. The university experience is a unique one, and as our Chancellor just mentioned, it encompasses both a beginning and an end to very important chapters in your life. Some of you entered your very first lecture hall about 4 years ago, and you probably felt a little scared, probably a little excited for that new post-secondary experience. For others, this was the first step in your ongoing journey into graduate school, and I wager was probably just as exciting and perhaps even just as scary at the onset. And in so many ways, these two stories are quite similar. You learn to listen. And sometimes you listen for many, many hours a day. You read a lot. And you discovered new and interesting places to read. For example, those benches in the Student Center may not have been the quietest places to read, but they're really well positioned for a coffee top-up. So in my books, they're an amazing place to read. For those immersed in research, you discovered that investigating the unknown doesn't always run on the traditional 9-to-5 schedule. As late as our terrific libraries on campus are open, somehow it never seems long enough. And for you all, there was writing, always writing. A laptop full of assorted chipped keys and faded letters now stands as a testament to your many sleepless nights. All of this hard work, though arduous and perhaps sometimes even overwhelming, suddenly feels lighter when you stumble across some of those very special events in the course of your studies. Such as that afternoon when you crushed your fear of public speaking and delivered an amazing presentation at a faculty symposium. Or that weekend you ran a personal best as a member of our track and field team. And don't forget that experiment in the lab that finally went as planned, and the resulting celebration with your lab mates and your graduate supervisor. And of course, that lecture or seminar where you met the most amazing circle of friends with whom you will likely still be texting 2 decades from now. And I speak from experience in saying some of those relationships are among the most meaningful in your life. This chapter in your life has been one of exploration and of learning, of friendship and of laughter, of discovering who you want to be in this life. From this podium, I see individuals destined to make contributions that improve the life of their neighbors, whether they live next door, or halfway around the globe. I see policy advisors and social advocates, designers of new technologies to fight climate change, and solvers of the mysteries that challenge human existence. I see writers and artists and music makers who will inspire us to dream and challenge us to look at the world through a different lens. But these are the next chapters of an adventure that is still being written. For now, I'd like to thank you for having spent this chapter with us here at McMaster University. You have enriched this community in immeasurable and uncountable numbers of ways. This is an exciting moment. I encourage you all to revel in it because you have certainly earned it. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you, Dr. Ranilovic. I would now like to welcome Dr. David Farrar, President and Vice Chancellor, to the podium to present the graduates to our Chancellor for admission to their degrees.
Graduands, please stand as you are able. This is the best part of the ceremony. They turn the lights on and you stand and we can finally see you all. Chancellor Smith, on behalf of McMaster University Senate, I present to you these candidates and those in absentia in order that you may confer the appropriate degrees upon them, and I bear witness that they are worthy and suitable.
Graduands, by my authority and that of the McMaster University Senate, I have the great pleasure to admit those before me today and those in absentia to their individual degrees at McMaster University with all the rights and privileges pertaining to those degrees. My sincere congratulations to you all. Please be seated.
Graduates, I now ask each of you to join me on stage so the Chancellor and I may welcome you into the McMaster community of scholars. We would be delighted to shake your hand or to recognize your accomplishments without shaking, without touching. Congratulations.
Graduates and guests, so that each graduate's name may be heard, it would be appreciated if during the presentation of the graduates, you would hold your collective applause to the end of each degree category. Thank you. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Doctor of Philosophy. Faizan Salim. Mohammed Khaled. Ali Anmar. Syed Aydin Jali. Shadman Khan. Zhengjun Wang. Rowan Elizabeth Swan. Hassan Abdul Hussein. Sonia Kuturidis. Dawn Song Yi Lin. Milana Pikula. Shravanti Rajasekar. Naveen Kumar Vasudevan. Katya Paskaruk. Tiana Lucia Emmanuel Pereira. Gabriela Sanchez Diaz. Yongfan Guo. Mahyar Malikzadeh Kebriya. Makhtab Masumiya. Mingsai Zhu. Hassan Chekhatili. Shiva Rahimpur. Eman Reisk. Sajid Rahim. Elizabeth Arango Ruda. Noor Hussain. Tuoyu Wu. Guvante Abasinge. Batur Bathishik. Romina Vala. Yangyi Yu. Moin Masumi. Mohammed Samir Omar. Tanin Sultana. Sara Zendech Budi. Yushuan Gao. Cameron Mitchell Noreen. Bruno Luis Sega Ferrari. Tariq Abdeldin. Kairis Toll. Danish Mula. Aaron Christopher Quinn Thomas. Stephen Troop. Azin Mehrabi. Kamil Ur-Rahman Mohammed Shibli. Jonas Wagner. Subhajit Mishra. Mariam Alizadeh. Fabrizio Alvarez Machado. Hosanna Guerrey. Patrick Hale. Brianna Harris. Andres Jurado Carrion. Mohammed Sami Hefni. Ashish Kumar Sahu. Sylvie Maria Tanu Halim. Jonathan Hogarth. Hamza Khan Khatuk. Jiaming Wang. Lauren Elizabeth Cudney. Rachel Finnerty. Paz Fortier. Emily Elizabeth Levitt. Kestrel Madison Freest McNeil. Anna Hejun Park. Jesse Kendall Pazdera. Benjamin Charles Sklodnik. Aliza Sunderji. Janice Yan. Laura Megan Bickley. Eric Lesuta. Minnie Thomas. Catherine Clark.
Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduate of the degree Master of Arts, Faith Rahman. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Master of Financial Mathematics. Christopher Dominic Di Francesco. Connor James Drew. Tyler Gregory Flake. Bochin Guo. Zhao Huang. Imjan Imthiran. Jarlin Zhang. Fred Lee. James Lee. Yanda Lee. Xiaomai Ni. Niyash Surya Kumaran. Christopher Barrett Stavnitsky. Ling Yu Wang. Desmond Yang. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Master of Science. Rowan Kenneth Brookman. Alexa Del Vecchio. Kyla Marie Garvey. Brendan James McMurray. Quentin Sanders. Patricia Moreno Pisolati. Runza Jing. Carlos Hinrichsen. Nagol Lotfi Zadeh. Cassandra Lynn Maskelin. Omid Moqtada. Reza Namazi. Yasaman Omni. Chenge Liu. Vaithika Nalasamy. Yao Shi Wang. Abigail Faye Clark. Mardis Magadasi. Chao Peter Banis. Yiming Weng. Yushuan Xiao. Noor Al-Afif. Michaela Lynn Lally. Autumn Mackenzie Lawrence. Paul Tilley. Ilya Konstantin Kiakosh. Joseph Paul Voskamp. Sebastian Bradley Zvaric. Haley Sophia Agler. Lauren Marion Foster. Oswald Klimi. Chuck Hei Lau. Grace Arthur. Jackie Eric Chow. Danya Danish. Gujie Fu. Alexa Sochanivsky. Sophie Stelmach.
Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Master of Applied Science. Fatima Monazir Gafour. Conrad Christoph Grela. Samuel Min Ko. Laura Emily Neely. Rana Sumare Ozkan. Mahan Puromidi. Nicole Budisa. Nick Runtz. Lauren Weir. Stephen Budisa. Jonathan Brandon Suku. Yusuf Nazi Asham. Nafise Gorbahani. Severin Karsten Harjat. Danielle Solda. Balian Sun. Lucia Ifunaya Uwalaka. Yifei Zheng. Solomon Bello. Ethan Diak. Liam Glenn Robert Dow. Kufei Liu. Gareth Stephen Bellinger. Cillian Chen. Mahmoud Diab. Tristan Kendra Hawk. Michael John McDonald. Ryan Christopher Young. Kristen Bennett. Devashish Dubey. Ulawashian Paul Fororanso. Yufeng Huang. Gregory Michael Leck. Hans Mahmoud Sami Hefni. Samuel Jeffrey Mander. Chiego Suede Miranda. Sarah Mirzai. Amro Hani. Harsh Deepakumar Patel. Zhu Wen Desmond Peng. Hassan Sohei Saeed. Jonathan Wang. Yuandi Wu. Mustafa Ayesh. Ryan Adam Kapinski. Hassan Zacher.
Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Master of Engineering. Yara Al-Azab. Brendan Rollin Fallon. Al-Jubaya Hussain. Yiding Li. Yinchue Liu. Yongxi Pi. Meng Wang. Ning Wang. Shui Liang Wu. Gaofeng Zhou. Masa Falapur. Hang Yin. Mohammed Abdel Baki. Vishrut Bengaluru Subramanyam. Niraf Kalubai Bungalia. Mahesh Varma Bhupathiraju. Simran Chada. Shuri Kui. Haitham Eladim Al-Falastine. Sangeetha Jayakumar. Raj Satish Joshi. Janat Preet Kaur. Sobia Aram Khan. Spandan Sanjay Kotari. Niraf Makwana. Vishwa Kantanabe Mehawada. Nisag Verendrabe Misri. Muskan Sidana. Karan Nandwani. Jeet Pandya. Dhruv Nilish Kumar Patel. Salman Salim. Marie Kulset. Zakia Sultana. Nishant Upmanyu. Shiro Wang. Horace Wong. Le Shu. Chukai Hu. Zitong Wang. Suni Jun Jiang Xiu. Husainali Jigarali Vanzar. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Master of Engineering Design. Advait Menon. Anthony Alexander Salahor. Bilal Ahmed Vakir Ahmed Shahiwala. Abhay Sharma. Sin Yan Yim. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Master of Engineering in Manufacturing Engineering. Japagna Agnihotri. Oluwatobi Oyesola Alabi. Taran Atwal. Indrishjeet Singh Bhatia. Tusha Suresh Buva. Yobin Chen. Subiksha Chenti Kumar. Loith Vasant Chinthala Rachura Uvu. Mutuzu Fidahusan Chunawala. Anish Anirudya Deshpande. Simranjit Kaur. Mohammed Bilal Abid Hussain Mansouri. Dishank Rakesh Mehta. Shilpam Kamlesh Kumar Naik. Kashish Minish Kumar Parikh. Jaikumar Satishbhai Patel. Priyash Binpai Patel. Raja Maheshwaran Ajarajan Aradhivantam. Shantanu. Ashdeep Singh. Guvir Singh. Manpreet Singh. Shreya Pratap Singh. Krishna Shivakumar. Amireza Talagat. Harish Vanu Gopal. Viktor Mikhailo Valnitsky. Tianyi Wang. Jaeming Ying. Humphrey Haubo Yuan. Adam Ju. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Master of Engineering and Public Policy. Kieran Egan. Sichuan Carl Fan. Mary Hoang. Mohammed Saad Latif. Abiden Obolaji Ojomu. Fatima Gulfam Qureshi. Ibrahim Nadim Qureshi. Mahmoud Reza Raufi. Xing Wang. Reggie Yuan. Zenin Jing.
Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Bachelor of Engineering and Management. Matthew Mann. Joseph Manuel Silva. Nassim Terzut Yetu. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Bachelor of Engineering and Society. Natalie Tai. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Bachelor of Engineering and Biomedical Engineering. Samia Anwar. Brian Beaudarchet. Rebecca Byers. Connor Liam Shore Ecclestone. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Honors Bachelor of Health Sciences. Amar Chana. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Bachelor of Engineering. Andrew Adam. Shahir Amir. Helena Chacon. Matthew Peter Daneka. Cheng Fei. Charlotte Duncan. Elena Yelovik. Amanda Lykos. Caroline Morelli. Abir Nadim. Travis Henry Ratnanharam. Rana Raik Ralph. Alistair Van Dyke. Wan Xuan Wong. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Bachelor of Applied Science from the Faculty of Engineering. Michelle Gabriel Aikson. Christopher Wenhao Gon. Stephen David Gonder. Yuvraj Jain. Jaron John. Suleiman Kiani. Lynn Rosenage.
Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Bachelor of Technology. Moshupelu Furla Ula Shula Adeshun. Abdikani Musa Ahmed. Jordan Albayrayak. Arshot Singh Bhatia. Alfred Canale. Precious Rocabo Cerizo. Christian Chintanyu. Mitchell Ralph Culligan. Nok Shuan Quinn Din. Nisa Galvez. Yash Prakash Gandhi. Emrit Paul Singh Gill. Rachel Haverkamp. Sohaib Hussain. Shariful Islam. Doje Kim. Shirley Margaret Marshall. Omer Maymin. Aishan Sabri Gomi. Meira Shubir. Anmol Sharma. Hermandeep Singh. Arseny Sosnovoski. Osman Youssef.
Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Honours Bachelor of Applied Science from the Faculty of Science. Stacey Aram Amoa. Sneesha Anand Kumar. Kabalan Arumamugam. Tefaya Ash. Amna Aja. Jessica Susan Bailey. Sarah Marie Balach. Bia Clarice Kalingasan. Gaya Chen. Alvin Ethan Cheng. Nicholas Chung. Laura Gale Espoyo. Kalya Ganij. Jia Chang Lin. Orit Murad. Anisha Razia Nabi. Simrit Kaur Sahota. Olivia Elizabeth Maria Anita Valeri. Chun Him Mark Wong. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Honours Bachelor of Science. Abdisalan Ahmed. Shiza Ahmed. Teresa Akinbodum. Hayat Bassam Al-Saloom. Dia Al-Soma. David Raphael Ben Bassat. Amna Chuktai. Simone D'Amico. Ryan Demick. Jiheng Ding. Saumi Dixit. Zoge Dadai. David Fairburn. Nicholas Fock. Karina Fong. Jacob Alec Williams Gencha. Derek Yaboa Hamilton. Helia Hashemi. Aidan James Huang. Yanbo Huang. Neil Bear Iqbal. Ashley Sabrina Jones. Samantha Nicole Kasitsky. Alina Sana Khan. Mamun Ayub Khan. Wooju Kim. Zachary Lionel Lucier. Zareen Moeed. Rania Mujib. Cornelius Muwaria. Lesmon Ndolovo. Oluwala Folakemi Montunrayo Vanessa Olaiwewala. Zaya Polus. Mario Prifty. Cameron Jack Prosich. Nega Rajabzada. Erin Redfern. Erica Kaihuyu Roscoe. Andrew Benjamin Rott. Francesco Luigi Rusiello. Hamza Shahid. Lena Siddiqui. Karen Francis Smith. Shazaib Sohail. Neela Mikal Srikantan. Andrew Stonehouse. Jack Donald Strathdy. Daniel Usher. Linda Vu. Bailan Wang. Abilay Spencer Wixton. Shinlong Ying. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Honours Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology. Chris Tsao. Micah Janet Beverly Havens. Haida Gilani. Kathleen Richardson. Jimmy Imhan Song. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Honours Bachelor of Medical Radiation Sciences. Mackenzie Joy Cortez. Mrs. Abia Zubair Khan. Michelle Bao Ngi Tu. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Bachelor of Science. Taima Walid Abdel Hafiz. Fatima Hussein Ahmad. Rose Elizabeth Pico Blower. James William Courtstone Bovell. Joseph Nello Bujadini. Thomas Toyen Bui. Claire Jialo Chen. Lola Saraya Kopev. Salina Jaffer. Stanley John Cutty. Julian Joseph Kelly. Serena Lee. Theo Miller. Roba Mohammed. Carson Ralph Purcell. Jessica May Seyung. Manoj Shivapatha Sundaram. I've already done that one, right? Okay. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Honours Bachelor of Arts. Alexa Deborah Braverman. Thank you.
Let's give one more round of applause for our graduates. I would now like to introduce Shirul Wang, a graduate of the degree Master of Engineering in Systems and Technology, who will be delivering the valedictory address.
Okay, I'll place my Lena Bell over here first. All right. Okay. She's a big star in Disneyland, just like me today here at MAC, and I just need some mental support from her standing here. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to begin by welcoming all of you to this special day with Chancellor Smith, President and Vice Chancellor Dr. Farrar, Provost and Vice President Dr. Tai, Dean of Graduate Students Dr. Ranilovich, Dean of Engineering Dr. Sheridan, and Acting Dean of Science Dr. Perez. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate this milestone in our lives. My name is Shirul Wang, and I am deeply honored to be here as your valedictorian for this convocation. I completed my Master of Engineering in System and Technology this year, after earning my undergraduate degree in automation engineering in 2022. This marks my 6th year at McMaster. A place has shaped both my academic and personal growth. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. I see a lot of eager faces, but I know some of you are not listening, just like I wasn't in many classes. Let's be real, we've all had some moments nodding at the board while thinking about lunch or nap. But today, the difference is that we made it through. So let's give ourselves a round of applause. Surviving those marathon lectures is, in itself, a huge accomplishment. We did it! When I started my undergrad in 2018, my English wasn't great. But that didn't stop me from diving into every activity I could. Why? I wanted to build connections with my peers, my professors, and MAC itself. I wasn't exactly the most focused student back then, but I'll never forget stepping into base residence and being welcomed by the rest students of engineering. That spark of belonging only grew brighter over the years. That feeling drove me to explore everything MAC had to offer, even though I was new to this country. I couldn't dance, but I still auditioned for the cheerleading team, and I wish I could learn it earlier from Chancellor Smith. My English was shaky, but I joined MAC Model United Nations for debates. I never acted before, yet there I was, reciting Shakespeare on stage. Trust me, there were plenty of awkward in-person moments, but I kept going. In trying new things, I wasn't just breaking the stereotype of being an engineering student. I was having fun, challenging myself, and growing in ways I never expected. My GPA, let's say it wasn't top of a class. I was too busy exploring everything except my textbooks. By second and third year, reality hit. I sit in class, determined to catch up, only to realize I had no clue what was going on because I didn't lay a solid foundation early on. Electricity, programming, math, it all became scrambled to catch up. Asking for help wasn't easy either, especially being one of the few women in my class. I'd rehearse conversations in my head, trying to figure out how to ask a classmate to study with me, but I kept at it, and eventually, I found my rhythm. The co-op search, another layer of stress on top of everything. Interviews were tough, balancing soft skills with technical expertise was no joke. I remember calling my dad, half crying, asking him he had to live a longer life and support me financially forever. But when I finally landed at co-op, the relief on his face said it all. That's when I knew I was really building my career. Through all of this, I was navigating a difficult path, often uncertain whether I'd secure a job or even make it to grad school. But I'm here today because of the incredible support I received from my professors, who were always there to offer guidance, to the endless resources provided by McMaster Engineering Co-op and Career Services. The Bachelor of Technology Association and so many others played a crucial role in helping me turn things around. I couldn't have done it without them. A year ago, I started my master in system and technology, diving deep into artificial intelligence. I guess I just love Mac so much and stay here again. Along the way, I became the vice president of W. Booth School of Engineering Practice and Technology Society, helping students navigate the same career uncertainties I once faced. Now, standing before you, I realize just how far I've come. Mac gave me the platform to turn what once seemed impossible into reality. I stand here, incredibly proud to be a Mac graduate, and I hope in turn, Mac can be proud of me. To all my fellow graduates, that was just a glimpse of my journey. And I know many of you have stories even more remarkable. I am excited to see the incredible path you will all take, whether in fun, meaningful, or impactful ways. You're sure to make us all proud. And let's also hope MAC continues to thrive and rise as a world-renowned institution. Here's to our new beginnings and all the adventures that await us. Thank you.
Thank you, Shirul. May I call upon Acting Dean of Science, Dr. Gianni Parisi, who will present the 2024 Distinguished Alumni Award for the Sciences.
Thank you, Provost Tai. I would now like to present our recipient for the 2024 Distinguished Alumni Award for the Sciences, Dr. Jean Marmorio. Jean Marmorio is a nurse, physician, writer, athlete, advocate, and adventurer. After graduating from McMaster's nursing program in 1965, Dr. Marmorio began her career as a nurse in Hamilton before serving as the head nurse on the men's unit at Lakeshore Psychiatric in Toronto. That move eventually led her to the role of head nurse at the Clark Institute of Psychiatry in Toronto, the antecedent organization of CAMH, the Center for Addiction and Mental Health. She then made a significant but related career move by enrolling in medical school at the University of Toronto. She graduated at the top of her class in 1974. As a practicing family physician and obstetrician in Toronto until her brief retirement in 2020, a retirement that she interrupted by working as a fly-in, fly-out primary care clinician in the Northwest Territories, Dr. Marmorio was a specialist in midlife medicine and then end-of-life medicine. In 2016, she became one of Canada's first practitioners to offer medical assistance in dying. Her professional experience led her towards becoming an author and an advocate for the patients and issues at the heart of her practice. She was a regular contributing columnist for publications including the Globe and Mail and the National Post, while her series of articles titled "This is What 70 Looks Like" for Zoomer magazine won a silver award at the 2014 National Magazine Awards. Her book, The New Middle Ages, Women in Midlife, was published by Prentice Hall in 2002, and 2 decades later, Dr. Marmorio co-authored with Joanna Schneller, The Last Doctor, Lessons in Living from the Front Lines of Medical Assistance in Dying, a book that was a national bestseller and was shortlisted for the Balsillie Prize in Public Policy. Dr. Marmorio is also an active volunteer advocate who serves, for example, on the Clinicians Advisory Council of Dying with Dignity Canada. An avid hiker and adventurer, Dr. Marmorio has hiked 1,000 miles of the Appalachian Trail, trekked in a list of nations including New Zealand, Australia, Bhutan, and Tanzania, ascended to the Mount Everest Base Camp, and in 2019, circumnavigated the island of Manhattan by kayak. She is fittingly a Fellow of the Royal Canadian Geographical Society. She is also an accomplished marathoner who has placed first in her age group in the Boston Marathon, a record-setting 7 times. Yeah, no joke. Dr. Marmorio's list of honors includes being named one of the 100 most powerful women in Canada and being invested as a member of the Order of Canada earlier this year after being named to the Order in 2023. Her citation reads, in part, Jean Marmorio has touched the lives of thousands of patients at all stages of life. Evolving her practice to focus on women and their challenging life transitions, she has become an advocate for the holistic care of this demographic among colleagues and the public alike. McMaster University is proud to recognize Dr. Jean Marmorio of the McMaster Class of 1965 with the 2024 Distinguished Alumni Award for Sciences.
Congratulations, Dr. Marmorio. May I call upon the Dean of Graduate Studies, Dr. Steve Ranilovic, who will present the President's Award for Excellence in Graduate Supervision.
Thank you, Provost Tai. The President's Award for Excellence in Graduate Supervision is granted to those supervisors who have provided exceptional mentorship and guidance to enable their graduate students to find success as they meet their own academic, research, and professional goals. Would Dr. Allison Williams please come forward? Absolutely. As a professor in the School of Earth, Environment, and Society, Dr. Williams has built a learning environment where her graduate students feel valued and supported, and where open communication is a cornerstone. As a mentor, she celebrates the individuality of graduate students, recognizing that their needs and life experiences are different. She provides students the space to build their research based on their own personal interests and experiences, but challenges them to look beyond their own perspectives. Dr. Williams is passionate about professional development and provides a variety of opportunities for students to build their skills, whether they are looking towards a future in academia or beyond. She leverages her extensive network of partners and collaborators to provide opportunities for graduate students to present their research, support community projects, or perhaps connect with potential employers. A past student writes, Dr. Williams is a tireless advocate for her students, going above and beyond to support their academic and personal growth. She continually challenged me to push beyond my perceived limits, advocating for me to take on a leadership role in several additional papers and projects to expand my research portfolio. Her unwavering belief in my capabilities pushed me to achieve more than I ever thought possible in graduate school. It is my distinct pleasure to present the President's Award for Excellence in Graduate Supervision to Dr. Allison Williams.
Congratulations, Dr. Williams. May I call upon the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering, Dr. Heather Sheardown, who will present the Governor General's Academic Gold Medal.
The Governor General's Academic Medal is one of the most prestigious awards a student in Canada can receive. Established in 1873, this honor recognizes exceptional academic achievement at the high school, collegiate, undergraduate, and graduate levels. Each year, McMaster awards just 2 Governor General's Gold academic medals to the students at the university who have achieved the highest academic standing at the graduate level. Earning this accolade not only places this year's recipients among the top students to graduate from McMaster, it places them among the top students in all of Canada. On behalf of Her Excellency, the Right Honourable Mary Simon, it gives me great pride to present the Governor General's Academic Gold Medal to Dr. Shadman Khan. Chancellor Smith, I ask that you and all of those present join me to express recognition of their achievement.
Congratulations, Dr. Khan. May I invite Dr. Farrar back to the podium to deliver their President's Address.
Chancellor Smith, distinguished guests, award winners, members of the McMaster community, members of the graduating class of 2024, family and friends. One of the real privileges of my role as president is to speak to the graduates on the occasion of your convocation, to offer congratulations on behalf of the university, and to tell you how proud we are of you. We've heard some very inspiring remarks today, from the beautiful Thanksgiving address that opened the ceremony by our Chancellor, to the welcoming speech by the Dean of Graduate Studies, and the motivating speech from our valedictorian. Let me add a few final remarks before bringing this ceremony to a close. We are living in an exceptionally noisy time. Each day, as we work our way through our communications, we have to sift important messages from spam, distinguish important phone calls from people we know from those coming from telemarketers or phishing software, and separate real facts from disinformation. Communications scientists call this clatter of the world around us the signal-to-noise ratio. The American statistician Nate Silver suggested the signal is the truth and the noise is the distraction. The current overload of misinformation and disinformation we experience daily makes it hard for us to separate the signal from the noise in key ways. Disinformation introduces false narratives and supposed facts that appear to be legitimate, but actually blur the line between real facts and fiction. The sheer volume of misinformation, the fire hose of falsehoods, can overwhelm our ability to process information critically and to distinguish the truth. Repeated exposure to misinformation and disinformation can undermine people's trust in the credible sources of information, making it harder to rely on established channels to cut through the clatter. So how do we distinguish the signal from the noise? One of the privileges of working and studying at a research-intensive university such as McMaster is the opportunity to think critically about new information and different perspectives. The opportunity to look at history, to seek out ideas beyond your own bubble, to make time for courageous conversations, to hear dozens of different viewpoints, interpretations, theories, to change our mind or develop a more complex understanding of difficult issues, to commit to source verification and evidence-based decision-making, to screen out the noise and look for the truth in unexpected places. And let me suggest another way that we can discern the genuine signals from the manufactured noise. We can practice being still. Being still, both mentally and physically, creates the mental space needed for critical thinking. When we are constantly consuming information, scrolling through social media, jumping from one headline to the next, we don't give our minds the proper time to assess and evaluate information. Stillness allows us to pause and question our initial reactions, to consider the source and context of the information, to look for our own biases and emotional responses, to connect the dots between different pieces of information, and to identify inconsistencies in the narratives. Stillness can also help us push back against cognitive overload, where the constant barrage of information overwhelms our ability to think clearly. When we are still, we let the dust settle. We can filter out unnecessary noise and focus on what is truly important. We notice patterns where we would otherwise miss them. Think of a pond. When the water is constantly disturbed, it's impossible to see the bottom. But when the water is still, everything becomes clear. You can distinguish actual fish from the mere reflections on the surface. People find stillness in many ways. It can be a walk home without earbuds. It can be a morning meditation or a paddle on a quiet lake. It may be a poem or a prayer or a favorite piece of music. The wonderful Canadian poet Anne Michaels, weaving scientific and historical knowledge into her poems, creates moments of intellectual stillness, where thought seems to pause in contemplation of complex truths. In her poem, What the Light Teaches, she observes, night pours into the rooms and we're quiet as mathematics. I love the idea that the intellectual precision of mathematics can bring about human stillness. Stillness in Michael's poetry isn't empty, it's full of potential and resonating with the past. Of course, today is not a day for stillness. Today is a day for big hugs and huge smiles, for relief and gratitude, for thank yous to the many people who helped you get here along the way. Today, we join you in your graduating joy. Make as much noise as you would like. As you celebrate this wonderful milestone in your life, please remember, we need your intelligence, your passion, your expertise, and your leadership more than ever. I wish you the very best as you go forward.
Thank you, Dr. Farrar. May I now invite Chancellor Smith back to the podium to deliver the closing remarks.
Yawa. Yo Yanale, congratulations to the class of 2024. Yo Yanale in Gayengeha, it's a word that means well done or good work. So I would like everybody to say it with me and make some noise. So we're gonna learn it syllable by, little section by section. So the first sound you make is yo. Yo. Second, yan. Yan. Erle. Yo yanerle. Okay, on the count of 3, we're gonna make some noise. 1, 2, 3. Yo yanale. I think we do better than that. I think we can do better than that. 1, 2, 3. Yoyanale! Good job. Woo! As a McMaster alumna, I'm looking forward to seeing where you all go from here. You are all now graduates and members of the McMaster alumni family. Dr. Memorio, Dr. Williams, Shirul, and Dr. Khan, congratulations on all of your accomplishments and for sharing your works in your journey to inspire us. Dr. Farrar, you've given us a lot to think about, and I know I'll personally take your words of wisdom as I go. Graduates, take these wise words with you as you go. My very best wishes to all of you as you take the next steps in your journey. Yoyanale, congratulations. Yama.
Thank you, Chancellor Smith. Now in closing, I have a few final announcements. We invite you to visit Wentworth Room C, directly attached to the concert hall immediately following your convocation ceremony, as there will be a gathering to welcome you as newly minted McMaster alumni with light refreshments for you and your loved ones. This event will offer a relaxed atmosphere for you to mingle and share memories and bask in the joy of your accomplishments while enjoying some coffee and sweet treats. Let's make your special day even sweeter together. Loved ones, you will be able to meet your graduate at the alumni welcome. Additionally, we ask that only graduates enter the degree distribution area. I would ask that you please remain standing at your seats if you're able to do so while the academic procession leaves the hall. Now, please join us in singing our national anthem. After the singing of the anthem, this convocation stands adjourned.